Few men stir thoughts of admiration more than the Old Testament figure Moses. Here was a man who willingly left behind Egyptian palaces, who refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, Hebrews 11 and verse 24. A man who purposely disregarded the advantages and the privileges of an Egyptian prince and chose rather to suffer affliction with the people of God, Hebrews 11 and verse 25. When we think about this man, our minds conjure up images of the burning bush, things such as the 10 plagues that God rained down upon Egypt that ultimately facilitated the deliverance of Israel from Egyptian bondage. Or we think of things such as the parting of the Red Sea or many other momentous events that took place during this period of Israelite history. And certainly the shadow of this man Moses is one that is cast down throughout the history of humanity. But still we must realize that Moses was a man, and as a man he stumbled along the way. We find that from the beginning he objected to God's choosing him to lead Israel out of Egypt, and he offered excuse after excuse as to why another man would be better suited for this work. When commanded to speak to the rock that water should come forth, Moses instead struck the rock in the sight of all of the people, which he had done as well on a previous occasion. And it was this disobedience that caused God to refuse Moses' entrance into the promised land. Another instance in the history of Moses where we see him becoming a great man of faith is when Moses yields to the will and purposes of God over his own. The Bible indicates that before God appeared to him in the burning bush, Moses was aware of God's purpose to use him to lead Israel out of Egyptian bondage. Moses not only forsook the family of Pharaoh to suffer with God's people, but Moses did that by faith. And since faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God, we know that Moses' choice was based upon God's word. Furthermore, Luke records that Moses made some attempt to at least try to deliver Israel before fleeing into the land of Midian for safety. It's recorded in Acts chapter 7, verses 22 through 25. And Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel. And seeing one of them suffer wrong, he defended him, and avenged him that was oppressed, and smote the Egyptian. For he supposed his brethren would have understood how that God by his hand would deliver them. But they understood not. Apparently aware that God would use him to deliver Israel, Moses acted upon impulse and without God's authority. And in time, 40 years to be exact, Moses would come to learn God's own plan to deliver Israel. And though at first he stubbornly resisted, Moses ultimately yielded to God's plan and became a game changer in the history of God's people. Friends, how many are there today who refuse to submit to God's plan of deliverance? They try to seek out their own path. They try to find their own way to heaven. But if one will simply look to the example of Moses and submit to God's plan, he too will become a game changer. He will change his life as well as his eternal destiny. Furthermore, he will have an effect on the lives of his family and upon his friends. And moreover, such a man will become even as Moses. He will become a leader and a deliverer of others by directing and guiding them out of the bondage of sin. Friends, each and every one of us need to be seeking after and striving to become game changers like Moses. And the way that we do this is by yielding to the will of God. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, and we pray that God blesses you with a wonderful day.